As of today, all second graders at the Rock Island Academy have their own set of high-quality books to read at home, all thanks to a book drive which was launched by Tamara Felden from the Artsy Bookworm, who joins us today. We're going to talk briefly about that, and then also, you know, your so-called banned book list, which I don't know, you don't believe in banned books. So you're keeping it going for us.
We keep it going. We think of it as the freedom to read, which we are supporting strongly, and so we have some good samples along.
Yeah, here's what the second graders got, by the way. We just want to remind you of that bundle. How many of these bundles?
85.
85.
And it was so much fun to present them to the kids. So they brought all the second graders into the cafeteria together. You have not lived until you've seen that much energy in a room
and
with
that
kids
noise.
for books.
They're so expressive, right?
So much fun. And so, and the kids now each own this book bundle. So every second grader is able to independently read. The books were specifically selected so they didn't necessarily need the help of an adult. Okay. Though obviously if there's an adult to read with them, that's a wonderful thing.
A friend for Henry and Skin Like Mine.
And
are the three.
We carry the books in the store. They're very encouraging stories about different children, and so I think the kids will have fun. They were really pleased to get them.
Well, congratulations for what you did with that. I know it meant a lot to you, and you inspired a lot of us to think, yeah, these kids need books to read at home.
And the community has stepped up.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
We collected the money that we needed to do it, and so that was really gratifying. I said, I think we're the community that can do it, and by golly, we are.
You were right. You were right. Now, these books here, you brought, many of them have been on banned lists over the years, and you make sure you have them at your store.
Yeah.
What is tell me about the whole banned books thing.
So apparently there are currently about 850 books that are on a banned book list somewhere.
Somewhere. And somewhere in the world.
Right. So, well, actually somewhere in the U.S.
Okay. Oh, this is an American list.
This is an American list.
All right. Okay.
And so pretty much everything that we studied in high school, in college, a lot of what we think of as substantial literature is included in the list.
Including, Anne Frank, Diary of a Young Girl.
Yeah, and probably many of us know
where the wild things are. I mean,
right?
Come on, right?
And lots of people read The Giver, perhaps in high school, right? A wonderful story. Actually, Lois Lowry has written several books. It starts with books for the really little ones. This is the story of Roy and Silo, two boy penguins who really loved each other, and it's a real story from the New York Zoo. There were two boy penguins who really liked each other, and they were trying to raise a young from a rock because they saw all the other penguins do this thing, and they did it, and of course the rock didn't produce anything. They had another penguin who was not accepting her egg, and the zookeeper thought, well, let's give Roy and Silo the egg and see what happens. Well, what happened was Tango came around, and that's why the title is And Tango Makes Three.
Tango Makes Three.
So we have a little penguin who has two boy dads, and definitely on the banned book list.
So is there one that surprises you the most that is on a banned list? Have we already said it? Where the Wild Things Are? What do you think?
They all sort of surprise me.
The George Orwell 1984 book. Look at this.
1984. There is The New Kid, which is a mid-level reader's book. It's a story about a boy who goes to a new school, and he's the only black kid there, and so he struggles to fit in and so on.
This book is banned?
Yes. We have Scott Fitzgerald, The Great Gatsby. How many of us went through college through that, right? The Lord of the Flies. Some more recent things like The Hate You Give or Ta-Nehisi Coates.
So all of these books you keep in stock, and you told me you've heard from many people who are so appreciative of that.
Yes, yes, because people are worried, are we going to have access to these books? Librarians come under a lot of pressure these days. Teachers come under a lot of pressure these days. In that context, an independent bookstore has a role to play because we will choose what we offer our customers. And so we make sure, I mean, these are books that we should have in stock no matter what, right?
Well, you have them at the Artsy Bookworm, and there's your site, and located in Rock Island. And we appreciate everything you do for the whole community all year long.
Thank you.
You're really a force of nature here. So
Thank you.
we appreciate you.